Hey everyone, welcome back to 5-Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today we're going to talk about VeChain. Happy Friday. We're going to jump right into it on the 5-day chart. So if you like everything you see today, follow us on Twitter, Telegram, and Patreon, all linked in the description below. The 5-day Gaussian channel is what you're looking at here. Now, why is this significant? Well, the 5-day Gaussian channel tends to be quite informative. As you can see here, look at how respectful the VeChain is on the 5-day Gaussian at the median line. Look at this. The past 3 times it's interacted with the median line, it has acted as perfect support. Right now, we're here again. It's doing it again right now. Why does that matter? Well, perfect support, past moves led to nice rallies, right? Even this one, nice rally. Let's see what we do now. Hopefully a nice rally, right? What's our next target up? It's just the top of this channel so far. Just over 13 cents right now. This could possibly slightly rise over, the coming days. So this candle closes in 1 day and 4 hours from now. After this, after we break out, say VeChain continues the breakout, continues the green candles, what's next? I'm glad you asked. We must make a higher high. You can see the low back here and a higher low. To continue this uptrend, we have to make a higher high. Case in point, this is our highest closing candle recently, and that price closed at 14.3 cents. If we close above the 0.143, we're continuing the uptrend, and good things are in store for VeChain. After that, what's next? You just look left. Right here, the all-time high. We close that at just over a quarter. If we close above 25 cents on the 5-day chart here, we're ready for fireworks. Plain and simple. VeChain looking quite bullish today, certainly up almost 14% as of recording. Let's see the next chart. Just go. All right, the weekly chart. This is so each up a little bit on the time frame, right? Each candle is a week. These are our exponential moving averages: the 21 week, the 50 week, the 100 week. What is VeChain doing right now? I'm glad you asked. It's battling the 21 week EMA. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it's good that it's battling. It's bad that it's below it. We need to get above it. VeChain does quite well when it gets above the 21 week and stays above the 21 week. And not only that, you want to put distance between yourself and the 21 week. See these big moves? Look how far away from the 21 week EMA it is. So that's what we want to do. We want to get above it, not just get above it. We want to get above it and hold it like this. See this? After we're above it, we need to hold it as support. The wick comes down, right? Price goes down below it. Doesn't matter. Your candle close is how you read charts. Candle closes are the important factors in charts. And look how VeChain just does this like little patterns here. Like it pops up, sideways consolidation, pops up, consolidation, pops up, consolidation. You're catching the drift. Get on the VeChain train. All right, we're on the daily chart. Apologies for my bad humor. The VeChain daily chart. What do we got here? This is our 200-day simple moving average in the purple. And we have Halloween colors for a reason, maybe. I don't know. The 50-day simple moving average in the orange. Well, the death cross happens back here when the 50 crosses the 200 to the downside. Now, what happens when you go the other way? That's called a golden cross. However, VeChain tends to, like being scared. Maybe it likes Halloween, right? Golden cross, fake out, death cross. Now, hopefully in the next few days, we get another golden cross. And hopefully this time it holds, right? The last time VeChain got a nice golden cross, look what it did. It got a fake out very similar to kind of what we're doing now. It went below it just briefly and then kaboom. All right, so that's what we want. We want more kaboom out of VeChain. So we get above this. We need to not hold it as resistance, right? We don't want to come up and then get rejected back down. That would not be good because we made a low. We made another lower low. We don't want to come up here and then not make a higher high. That's what we want to do. We want to get above these averages and make a higher high right above these candles. Just over 12.5 cents. That'd be great. Then VeChain is clear for Nuketown. Okay, next chart. RSI. Does this matter? Yes. Relative Strength Index. What has VeChain been doing since August? Going down. What are we doing now? We're trying to break that trend. Look at this. 1 top, 2 top, triple top. Let's see if we can break it. You want at least 3 touch points to draw any kind of a solid trend line, okay? We have those 3 touch points at this point. So could you raise this up and be like, there's the touch point? Well, then you're kind of missing out that one, right? So not really. That is, now does this have to close here? No. If VeChain decides to go back to, 8 cents or 7 cents or whatever, go back down, this would actually hinge kind of right here today. But I have a good feeling that today is VeChain's day starting out. Good October start for VeChain. Let's, after we get, no matter how far we get up here, if we come back down or when we come back down, we need to hold this line of support, right? So you can drag this out whenever this is. We need to, like, let me show you what I'm talking about here. Let me get my brush out. So if we continue up a little bit and then we come back down, we want to hold this as support and then continue to make higher highs and reverse this trend, just like we did back here. See this downtrend? And then we kind of see that line. We broke out of that line. We didn't even need its support. We just said Nuketown. Okay, but that's what you want to do to be breaking trends. See this? You can draw it on anything. Once you break out, you want to come back and just start reversing that, just like that, and then draw yellow crayons all over your charts and become a trader. All right. VeChain Bollinger Bands. What do we got now? Well, we've been messing around all of September with this bottom line of the Bollinger Bands. Now we're starting to get some positives. The volatility is closing up a little bit. The bottom line's coming in. Okay, good sign. That means, volatility is still pretty wide though. So almost 13 cents to almost 7.5 cents. So you want your bands to be more narrow like this if you want price constrictive moves. And you kind of want those to get those more explosive moves. You can go back in VeChain's history. Look how tight these bands are before the explosive moves. The volatility gets really narrow. You could look at this on any coin. Bitcoin has it. Ethereum, Chainlink, all these guys make massive moves as your bands narrow. That means a big move is coming with narrow bands. And then what you want to see, we can go back and look at this. You want to see the mouth open. See these pink lines? They're diverging away from each other. That's what you want. You don't want them following each other. That signifies no matter which way you're going. See the parallel lines? That means the move is almost over whichever direction it's going. See, they start turning parallel, and then look, the bottom stops, right? So obviously you'd want that if you're going down, but the same is true when you're going up. See how parallel these start getting? And then look what happens. So see how the mouth starts closing? You want to avoid that. You want your mouth to open as price action's on top. And when you see that holding the median line, see how nice that is? Get above the median line, hold the top. If you come back down from that top band, you want to hold that median line. And then you get a bounce, you're ready to go again. So that is exciting stuff out of VeChain, out of any coin. If you see it, we're starting to get above the median line here on the daily chart. We got to continue this trend. If we close today, which is likely, right? We have just over three and a half, almost 4 hours until we close this. I like the odds of us closing above this. There's around 10 cents right now, right? About 10 flat. If we close today and one more candle, I like 2 consecutive candles to break a trend or to hold the support line. So 1 and then 2, if we're still above this line tomorrow, it's highly likely that we're going to retest the top of this. Now, does that mean it has to go to over 12, 13 cents? No. Right? This band could come in more. This band could come in more, but it's highly likely wherever this band is, say if it's 3 or 4 days from now, the band could be right at 12 cents. But the point is, if we close 2 consecutive candles for VeChain or any coin, you can play the odds because that's all you have in crypto. Nothing's for certain. There's no indicator that's 100%. So don't listen to anybody that says there's 100% certainty in anything besides uncertainty. The odds are we go and test that top band. And now what we want to do, we want to have what? The mouth open. We need those lines diverging. So far, it's starting to follow, right? We need it to peel off and go down. You want to see this kind of, let me illustrate. I know you got it. I know you got it. So say we do something like this. We'd want to see that, right? And then like maybe something like that. And then your median line is here. And you see price action doing something like this. This would be textbook ideal for VeChain to absolutely face melt. All right. A little rambunctious there. All right. Daily chart for the stochastic RSI. What is this? Stochastic RSI is based on the RSI, which just relative strength index, right? But this signifies the momentum and the power of that move, which what is VeChain doing? It's gaining strength, right? Momentum, right? That is good. We want this to agree with the RSI. We're starting to break trend with that RSI. Remember that? We're breaking that. We want that to continue up along with our momentum. Now, a bigger power move is when you get above this black box. That's what you want. You want to break into here, which we did. We got a little fake out, right? And now we're moving back to the upside again. So we got a lot of momentum going over the next couple days if VeChain continues this trajectory. Good stuff. VeChain, last but not least, probably the coolest chart in VeChain, the monthly chart. Maybe you've never seen these before. Maybe you've never gone out to the monthly in any of your coins. Each candle is a month, right? So look at this. There's 2021 start where VeChain just decided to nuke down to the upside. And now what? Well, look how important this line is. For some reason, VeChain does not like to go below 8.087. Look at this. How many consecutive months? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months now. We're on our 7th month of holding above that line. After we broke up above it, it's just consolidated. That's a power move. It's anytime you can hold a level and consolidate. The longer you can consolidate, which is, geez, over 6 months now, we're potentially getting ready to do another tier up that VeChain likes to do. And when do we look for that tier up? I'm glad you asked. This candle, what we've talked about already. You have to look at the previous high candles. Once you break that, you can really get moving, right? Look at this for our VeChain, right? This is our previous move up, came back down. Once we broke that, what happened? Explosive move. So that should be expected again, right? We want to look for that to happen again. Once we clear this candle on a monthly scale, 20 cents. We don't have to go to 25 like we talked about on the weekly. On the weekly, that'd be great. On the monthly, we only have to close 20 cents. If we close above 20 cents, we're good to go. So if you're eating your Halloween candy, we're October 31st, midnight, and we're at 21 cents for VeChain, it's probably a good idea to be in some VeChain because we're probably getting ready to nuke down again. So not financial advice, nothing give us financial advice, but just based on charts alone, not my opinion, but based on charts, that's exactly what you want to be looking for to get in a trade. Breaking all-time highs. All aboard. All right. That's my video for today. VeChain. Hopefully you enjoyed it. You want to see my car of the day? Watch my other video, Chainlink. But I'll give you a flash of the best crypto art I've ever seen. My favorite ever, Satoshi Nakamoto. We don't know what he looks like, but I'd imagine this is him. Cool cat, smoking a cigar, Bitcoin in the background, some Japanese shit over here. Car of the day, Lamborghini Centenario with exposed carbon, $300,000 option. Holy hell. You could take one of these home if you got an extra 4 or 5 million laying around, depending on options. But my favorite car, all time, right there. Centenario Roadster. Not a Roadster. The Roadster has no top. And guess what? Little fun fact, if you're watching this long and you like cars, the Centenario Roadster comes with no top. There's no top. You just get nothing. Is that crazy? Pay $5 million. No weathered driving. Although you wouldn't anyway, right? But it's the only car I'm aware of that doesn't include a top with the Roadster, the convertible. There's no way to convert it back. It's just permanently open. No roof, no canvas, nothing. Doesn't close. Ever. All right, I'll end my rant there. Happy VeChain Friday. Hopefully you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't already. God damn it. Let's go to a car show and see Centenarios together in a couple years. Want to do it? Peace out. Have a good weekend. 14 minutes of your life you're never getting back. Go shotgun a beer for me. I don't know. Happy weekend. Peace out. A-Town. Up. Down. Whichever way it goes.